Okay guys, today we will have a review of the 1/50th scale Norscot 825H Caterpillar soil compactor. There was two variations of this. The one we have here is the Power Stripe Edition. There was also the newer Power Edge Edition. Anyway guys, so let's dive into the review. We're going to start with, the blade. We'll get to the compaction wheels, which is the main function of the machine, after I cover the main features. Anyways, the blade, there's its cutting depth. It's enough to get the front wheels off the ground, and then that's as high as it goes. It does tilt, which is nice. More so this side than this other side, as you can see there. So yeah, let's give you an up top look here. There is the tilt cylinder, the another cylinder, and also the straight or the fixed link. Here you have two front work lights, mirrors, more work lights, a windshield wiper on the enclosed cab. The steering wheel on the inside is quite accurately detailed, and there you can see the seat. I wish they would put Caterpillar on the seat. Oh yeah, and there's Caterpillar right there. The cab is all plastic. Again, not surprised by Norscot, but okay. The plastic features are all the grab rails, ladders, lights, the entire cab, the air breather, the exhaust, which is a nice little flat black, and yeah. Also, this right here is also plastic. This, yeah. So anyways, it does articulate the same amount, and also it does have a feature of a articulation lock for transport. You just take this, and sometimes it's a pain. Just slide it over and it hooks on right there, and it stops it from articulating. And of course, a lot of people don't like this, but it's good detailing by Norscot, and it's actually metal too, which is surprising. So anyway, as I said, all the handrails are plastic. They're really flimsy plastic, but anyways, the back, you have Cat logo here, a Power Stripe, and one big difference on it that really makes this one better, in my opinion. I hate the Power Edge logos because there's too much yellow, but on this variation, this here is black. On the Power Edge variation, it is yellow, which is, in my opinion, ugly. That's just how I see it. And also, you have a fire extinguisher and more rear work lights. Step up, and there is actually texturing right here. And it's nice to see that this here is black. It is yellow on the other variation. Here's a ladder up. There is a little bit of anti-slip texturing. And as I said, the air breather and exhaust are plastic as well. Move around to the back grille is plastic, but there is hitch detail and rear lights, rear backup lights, and this side is pretty much the same. Minus the lock here. So yeah, let's get into the wheels. They are compaction wheels to compact dirt down, obviously, and yeah. They do roll really smoothly. I did have a problem with my first one that I had, which was the Power Edge variation. The wheels did not seem to want to move. So what I did was I ran the wheels on carpet for a little bit, sort of like this. And they did work really quite well after that. All in all, this is a pretty nice model by Norscot. Also, there's a tiny little Acer logo right there, which you can see. And also, they got some nice detailing on the handles for the engine compartment, the latches, I should say. So yeah, pretty nice soil compactor. I prefer soil compactors over the waste compactors, which is the 836 that they have. So all in all, though, this is a pretty solid model from Norscot. They did a decent job. I mean, this is one of their older models, which means it's more durable than their newer stuff, in my opinion. A lot of people are ranting on Norscot. Even the name Norse Scrap has came up. I know quite a few people that call it that. Norscot models, they have declined over time, in my opinion. You know, if anyone has the 924G and the 938 or 930, you would see the difference firsthand. But all in all, though, it's still decent. This model here is quite decent. It is the only soil compactor that I know of that's currently being produced. Joel did make an 815 about 20 years ago, I'm guessing it was the 815. But yeah, so if you want a model soil compactor, you don't really have much of a selection here, so I don't even think it'd matter. I can't compare it to anything else because there's nothing else to compare it to except for that Joel, and I do not have it. And that Joel doesn't even have a cab on it, it just has a seat. So, I mean, really there's nothing to compare it to. You don't really have a choice if you want a soil compactor. Some people do use the 836 for soil compacting. I've seen it in a couple dioramas. That is more for waste compacting. It has the more separated and larger compaction teeth on the wheels. While this one has a higher density, I guess you could say, of them. So all in all, though, it's a really nice model. If you can find the power stripe variation, I would prefer to get that. But that's my opinion. They do offer it in both variations. If you order it from 3000 Toys, you will get the power edge. If you want the power stripe, you'd have to go on eBay, which I did and got it used. That's why there's this missing hydraulic line up here. But it's still a really nice model nonetheless. I've had both. I still prefer this one here. Because the black is more broken up. You got great detail on the blade. It just looks all around really, really nice. You can't really say nothing bad about this model. Some people hate this lock feature here, but that is what's on the real machine for transport, to keep it from articulating while transporting. I guess it would help assist on loading it on the low boy. I don't know. Again, I've never seen this in real life before. I've only seen the older 1970s soil compactors, such as the 815 and all that. And I really bought this model because I've seen an 815. And this is the only soil compactor on the market that you can get. So it's still a really great model. So yeah. Diecast Construction Expert, I hope you enjoyed this review. I know it's not the best review ever. Again, this is probably take number 6 now. Something has always happened, so I guess you can't have them the smoothest now, can you? But anyways, yeah, all in all, it's a great model. Out of 10, I would rate it at probably an 8 out of 10. There is some weaknesses, like the plastic handrails. The paint doesn't exactly match up. Really, the camera doesn't do it that much justice. Again, the camera makes it look lighter than it actually is, comparing like what I'm actually seeing to what I'm seeing on the camera. But still, it's a great model. I know I kind of overemphasize great models during the reviews, but it is a decent model. Norscot did a decent job, which isn't exactly the typical thing I'd say about Norscot models, since having a CCM and all that. But still, that's really just about it. It's recommended for me. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and peace out. I don't even know why I did that, by the way. Also, I forgot one thing. A shout out to Anthony Lucibello. That's his channel name. I actually did a show with him on his YouTube channel, the Anthony Lucibello Show. It was great to actually do that. It was fun. We did it in 2 takes. The first take was way too long, and he also muted his mic, and he forgot to unmute it so he could talk, and so you can only hear me on the first take. But we redid it. It's 16 minutes long, so just open up a new browser, do whatever. If you have to do homework and you know it's going to take longer than 15 minutes, open up a new tab, listen to it, and just do whatever. So yeah, hope we had fun. So yeah, more Anthony Lucibello Show to come on his channel. So yeah, and thanks for watching, guys, and Again, peace out.